Two-man game, TMG, get the news fast, AMG, game of two boxes. Name two boxers that hit as hard as this. Yeah, we're cutting to the truth, no, there ain't no narrative. Eyes up on the cup this year, hear the stadium erupt this year. For my team, TMG.
The two-man game. Team G back again. Guess a friend of the show. Mojo back again.
Come on, man, I'm back, man. Let's be back, man. For
one episode away from the big one.
Episode 50.
Man, got some special plan for them. I know you got something special.
Yeah, got something in the works, you know. I know we got something in the works. It's good to have you on, man.
Yeah,
so it's good to see
you.
you.
It's gonna be fire.
Yeah, man.
So it's good to have you back on, man.
Come on, man.
Before we start, though, sad news. One of my guys from school unfortunately passed away. R.I.P. Gianluca Camasso, real one. Support the podcast from early. I have so much love for that guy, man. So,
R.I.P. to
I share my condolences with his family and his loved ones.
For real, man. That's still.
And even another sport in the obviously the death of Gerd Müller as well.
Yeah. For real. R.I.P. to a real legend.
You had some stats that you wanted to read out. About his accomplishments.
Gerd Müller, one of the best players, definitely one of the best strikers of all time.
Oh, most definitely.
Calling the bomber for a reason. In my opinion, the best poacher that's ever lived.
Okay.
In my opinion. But yeah, literally, stats are crazy. 566 goals in 607 games for Bayern Munich, aka FC Hollywood. He and Franz Beckenbauer, they built Germany as it is today, as it's seen today. They built Bayern Munich as it is today. They are the foundations, they are the pillars for that club. And so, you can't think of Bayern Munich without thinking about Gerd Müller.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously, for me, just below Franz Beckenbauer, obviously the hierarchy of the German greats and the Bayern Munich greats. Germany record 68 goals, 62 games, more than a goal a game. Ballon d'Or 1970, World Cup winner 1974, European Championship winner 1972. What a run! A 4-year run, crazy.
Wow. Crazy, man. Did his thing, man. Did his thing.
And his record only recently got broken by
Lewandowski.
A 4-year record.
Yeah.
Lewandowski, a real shooter, man.
Yeah, real shooter.
You know it is.
If no one's gonna break it, definitely.
And I believe they play more games these days.
Yeah, I think the league was smaller, wasn't it?
Yeah. And the thing is, it was even West Germany and East Germany, so the league was definitely smaller.
It was different, kind of.
Big up him, R.I.P. to him, man. For real.
Sad, man, sad. But on a different note, let's move on to the Premier League. You know what it is.
Oh.
You know what it is.
Back,
man.
Back with a bang, they say?
No draws.
No draws.
Yeah, no draws.
10 wins.
No draws. I think it's one of the first times that's happened. Yeah, literally, either win or lost some.
Imagine you bet on that.
Maybe with the fans back.
Guys are back. Yeah,
guys are feeling themselves.
Certain guys are not feeling themselves, but
certain guys are not feeling themselves. Certain guys are using chats for excuses. Top excuses in this window.
But
me personally, Premier League back is always good to watch football.
For sure.
Good to see the fans back at all the stadium.
For sure.
Different vibes. Yeah.
Trust me, man.
So it was one of those ones, good to see Premier League football.
Yeah.
Let's see how this season goes, man. Season started iffy for some teams last season, and they went on to win the league.
So
you never know.
Yeah, man.
Some teams start winning 8 in a row, and then they fumble.
Fall off by Christmas.
So it's techie. But what were the takeaways from this opening weekend?
For me, I don't want to indulge in my team right now, so I'm just gonna speak about every game from Saturday to Sunday. Teams look prepared. You could definitely see fans have a big effect, especially in the Watford game, I believe, and Southampton. Not Southampton. Aston Villa played.
Aston Villa played.
They played Everton. Was it
Watford?
Watford. Oh,
Southampton played Everton.
Yeah. Them two games especially, you can see that the crowds are rocking. What other game did I watch? Newcastle played.
West Ham.
That game was a mad game as well. Like, you can see who has prepared properly for this starting season. Whose squads are strengthened, managers are strengthened, and you can see who hasn't done it. That's what I'm going to say. But to be fair, a lot of players are not back. Like one of the best strikers in the Premier, in my opinion, he hasn't played yet. Some of the best midfielders haven't played yet. So obviously, I'm not going to dive in and say, oh, this person's going to win the league right now. But yeah, it's definitely good to see new teams that came up and teams that are already in the league, man. Therefore, for sure, man. What about you guys?
I think especially what you said about the fans being back, because Everton had a woeful home record
That's
last
what I'm
season,
saying.
and then the fans are back now and they're winning games. Like,
Like Park atmosphere is crazy.
Crazy
yeah.
there, bro.
So
Absolutely
they definitely
mad.
were affected by
Yeah.
COVID as well. Watford as well win. That was a big surprise because
Same.
Aston Villa spent so much,
That's what I'm
invested so
saying.
much into
That's
the
what I'm
squad,
saying.
and guys were already telling me like this might
This
be
might be a top 16,
top
for
16
sure.
outside chance for top 4. Guys were
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
that their squad is that good now, and then look at the performance they put forth. I'm not gonna say it's the Grealish hangover.
yeah.
I'm just gonna say they need time to settle in. Obviously,
For sure.
they're so used to playing one type of football,
Yeah, for sure.
and now it's time to settle in. But Watford winning that game was very impressive. I think
Mm-hmm.
the newly promoted team did well. this weekend.
They all did well, apart from
Norwich.
Norwich.
But obviously,
But Norwich always-
that's
Norwich-
a tough game, man. That's a
Norwich
tough
always
game.
do that though. Norwich,
Anfield.
I think it was they were home.
Was
so-
that Carrow Road? Yeah.
But they always
Okay.
get, Liverpool always do.
Yeah,
it.
they always
do. it.
always smoke squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, always smoke squad.
They always smoke them. So,
So, yeah,
it gets like that. Obviously, I know that Norwich played that attacking type of football.
yeah.
But I was impressed. The two teams that really impressed me were, I think, West Ham were really impressive.
Oh, so good. I watched that game live actually.
West Ham,
You can just see like Antonio is a problem.
he's a problem. It's like a Drogba throwback. Yeah.
And I want to watch Atlanta versus West Ham pre-season, innit?
No. Okay.
Bro, one player I think this year is gonna have a mad season. Is it Benrahma?
Yeah.
He's a top player. I'll tell you
Top
that now.
player?
He's a top player. I reckon he if he has a good season, he gets a move. But yeah, he's gonna be like the new Lingard in that role if they don't
Okay.
get Lingard back. But I think he's a top player.
You know, it's kind of interesting because last season he was kind of slow
That's
for
what I'm
him.
saying. Yeah. It was slow.
Probably, the first season
Of
for a
course,
new team,
of
just
course.
like
It came late. So it came like in October, I think, last season. So obviously adjusting to a new league, new team, new gaffer. And David Moyes doesn't really like flary players in terms of
it's not his
history.
bag.
So you have to adapt your game. So yeah, no, he's a top player, man. Look out for him this season for sure.
And then Man United were really
man.
impressive.
Yeah, on fire.
Fire,
Bruno
man.
hat trick.
Bruno hat-trick. Pogba what?
I do
hat-trick
say that.
assists?
Yeah,
Four assists.
Four.
Yeah, got 4.
Hey!
First time he's done that in his career, I believe.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Thank God I
goodness.
put Bruno in my fantasy team and
Okay.
Salah as well.
Yeah, I
Okay.
had both of them.
I'm trying to put Antonio somehow into my team because he's kind of relatively cheap.
Yeah,
Poor
yeah.
man's Drogba. The service he's gonna get from West Ham, the guys like Ben Rahman and that,
Bowen, you know what I'm saying?
Do
Yeah,
you- but it's clear, like, those teams, compared to our team we're going to move on later, they have clear plans and strategies
very
on how
much.
to get,
Thank
how
you
to
very
progress
much.
the ball and how to attack. Like,
yes.
you can see the patterns, you can
Yeah,
see
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like, with most teams, you can see the attacking patterns of
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
I think, obviously, Man City were, like, the ones to, like, pioneer, okay, play this triangle, play that. But then other teams are playing it, but they have a bit more freedom and flexibility.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
obviously, you can't manage every single aspect of the play. You
Yeah.
have to give them a little bit
Yeah,
of freedom, but then give them a philosophy.
What did Pep used to say about his attacking philosophy or his progression of the ball philosophy?
I think, didn't Pep say that? Oh, he said stop running. I don't know why he said stop running. You need to be walking. And he was also saying that he doesn't even practice attacking. Did you see that?
He might have said about. That's not the point I'm getting. He used to say, see back when he had Henri and
Yeah,
Messi. He used to bring them up to the second third of the pitch, and the final third is when it's all on them.
Yeah.
So he progressed them from the goalkeeper to the midfield, so first 2 thirds, and when he gets to the final third, that's where he leaves it to their magic and up to their creativity, up to their creative intelligence for them to do their thing.
But it's about the progression. It's about the progression of that ball from the midfield to the attack.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's the thing. But the point I think you believe you're trying to get on is like how people overman every
Yeah,
single aspect of the game, and
Yeah,
when you do that, it
yeah.
becomes robotic, and you don't really get that extra bit of oomph from the team.
Yeah.
It's a lack of oomph I'm seeing from a lot of teams.
Yeah.
And the teams that are playing with their attacking freedom, in fact, even teams that don't have attacking freedom, for example, Chelsea, I don't see the creativity in Chelsea play, but what Chelsea do, because they're so well versed in how they do it, they make chances, set pieces, let it be a shot. Like they put pressure on you because it's hard for them to be broken down. So eventually you will make a mistake.
That's exactly it.
So you have to decide what type of football. Do you want to be attacking and expansive, or do you want to be a tight unit that's hard to score goals against and then score in transition?
Yeah, that's it.
So that's the issue. That's the issue I was seeing from certain teams. Obviously, it takes teams time to progress in the season. Like, for example, Leeds losing 5-1. I don't really see that as a blight on them. Like, Leeds play a different type of football. Teams like Man United will always cause them issues. Aston Villa, I'm sure they will be fine. Southampton, I think they're in trouble. I think Southampton are in trouble.
Yeah.
I think that the striker they got is a good replacement.
Yeah,
And
I was on the top player.
He scores goals in the
He scores
Championship.
goals, yeah, scores
So
goals.
Southampton were in trouble last season.
Yeah, they were.
Oh yeah, they were
Yeah.
in free fall.
Yeah, their form was one of the worst. I mean, if they didn't start the season so well, they would have been probably
That's it.
probably might have been relegated.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe Burnley will go down finally, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get them out.
Burnley don't go down, man.
Yeah, Sean Dash, she's got them moving
They
like.
find a way.
Have they made any signings?
Who cares, man? They don't.
They haven't signed anyone.
They don't sign anyone.
They don't sign anyone. They just do what they do. I
Yeah,
mean,
man. It's joke,
those
man.
tough northern men, like
They play men's football, man.
they're like the new version of Stoke.
Stoke,
back
yeah,
in
They're
the
just
day.
there.
Tough to
Eventually, you get them out. Fam.
Yeah,
Eventually.
like the most flary players, what, McNeil?
McNeil, yeah.
He's probably gonna eventually leave. So
Yeah.
But I don't know if McNeil will leave.
I think he can move Newcastle.
Newcastle,
Yeah.
Maybe a sideways move.
West Ham, something like that.
Yeah.
He can go somewhere. Because you know, he's always saying a thing, you know, good delivery, runs at people, got decent left foot.
He's young as well, like what, 21, 20?
Yeah, he's kind of young as well, so if he really hits his stride, you know, he could go even a level higher, who knows, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's interesting to see. Also, the
Maybe
return
like,
of
maybe like a Stuart Downing.
Downing.
That's what it reminds me
But
of.
Downing's a reliable player. Downing got a big move. He ended up at top 6 club.
Yeah, like Liverpool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Liverpool.
Liverpool, yeah.
And he was part of Aston Villa when they were
Serious.
there.
I think they were top 6 at Aston Villa.
Yeah.
That's young, the man,
That's
and
young,
They were on the cusp.
Yeah, Milner.
yeah, that's not. I don't think that's out of McNeil's reach. If he fulfills his potential, he should be able to get somewhere close to what Downing was doing.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully better, man, because he's a good player still. Solid.
He's a good player. I like Brighton. I think they're a good team.
Brighton a good team.
They're a good team. They play good football.
Yeah.
Basuma.
And that's why
Oh, he's a player, man.
Basuma is a very good player. I don't know why he hasn't moved to a bigger club.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why. One team raided there and they spent 50 M's on someone.
On someone, but
They should have spent it on someone else. And Brighton played good football.
Brighton a good team, yeah.
Good team.
Solid team.
Good
still.
manager.
Very good manager.
For that team. But, even Leicester as well. Leicester always solid. Always solid.
Let's have a good gaffer. They just have killers up front, man. The new striker they got Dakar.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't.
wait.
It's just deep because
Can't wait, man.
it's because of the Vardy thing. Obviously, I know how Vardy is. Vardy fades.
Yeah.
He starts the season strong. He's a
Fades.
funny guy, fam. I think he howled at the Wolves,
Yeah, he
man.
did.
He howled at them, so I don't know why. Vardy kills me.
he's
But
a-
obviously, he'll fade.
It's a
And then
nuisance. That's what I'm saying.
when I don't know if what he feels about Kelechi or Daka. I don't know how he feels about that.
I reckon when Vardy fades, probably play them two as a 2.
It's a 2.
Yeah, because Vardy's kind of old now, what, 34, 33?
Yeah.
So he's got a couple years
Maybe they
left.
think Madison might leave.
True.
But it gives them options, though.
Yeah, it
Dakar,
does. Dakar.
Vardy,
Is it the Kuru they signed from Lille?
Oh, Somaya.
Yeah.
They're kind of similar kind of
Something
players, isn't
similar,
it?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, and they've got one of the best right backs in the league, Pereira. He's a solid right back.
He's back
And they
for
got
injury.
Justin as
Yeah,
well.
back
He's
from
back,
injury,
yeah.
yeah.
Got an assist.
And they got Castagna as well.
Oh, yeah.
And
They
then Justin comes back.
Justin-
They got
the
fullbacks.
left back, what's that white
Thomas.
kid name?
Thomas is
he's
good.
Serious.
It's better than I expected.
Yeah,
It's better
he's
than I expected.
good player,
as well.
man.
Unless they got a team, shit.
Yeah. Obviously, unfortunate for Fana. Leg break.
Yeah, leg break.
So,
But the thing is with Rodgers, he always finds a way
That's
to
what
just
I'm
make
saying,
it
to
work.
make it
Who did they play? They played
They played Amalti
Yeah.
with Sriyanchi.
Oh, that's why I think he put in his team. I might even come in my team as well.
Evans will be back soon, so
Yeah,
they will
he'll
have
be back soon
3.
as well,
And
yeah.
then they bought Vestergaard from Southampton. So.
Did they?
Yeah.
See, they do shrewd business. See,
I
teams
didn't
that
even know that, you
prosper
know.
do shrewd business. They do it quick and
That's
early and
got
effective.
good Euros, man. So therefore, a good move, man.
It's a good move. It's
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
move for them, especially if it's just a short-term
That's
stop.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, gap for
He's a
fun.
good, he's like 6'6" or something.
Yeah, he's a big man.
Serious
He's a
guy,
big
man. Wow.
Uh,
They made that move, man. That's dope,
it's a
man.
good one. But now, seeing as we've seen the first one, I know it's hasty, but like, let's go into top 4 predictions.
Okay.
Before we talk about the team that I think all 3 of us support,
Yeah.
Arsenal, and I'm sure they won't turn up in these top 4 predictions. It's calm.
You never know. You never know what I'll be sipping on.
You never
know what's in- you never know what's in there.
You'll be sitting on that
Sipping
hen dog over there.
That Patron.
I still got some of that push on left.
Yeah, man.
Hey, that's the only way Arsenal finish in top
Yeah,
4.
put that in your coffee or something, man.
I think that's
So,
it.
who do you think will win the league? Who we first?
Ooh.
Who do I think will win the league? I'm still going to back City.
Yeah, same. I'll still back to you.
I think until I see them, until Pep proves me wrong,
Yeah.
then I have to go with City.
Yeah.
Because the only time they haven't won the league is when they gave up halfway, kind of like 2 years ago. They kind of gave up halfway when they saw that Liverpool were just
Just run away with it.
run away with it. So I'll go with City.
Yeah, City.
Second,
I'll go with Liverpool.
We've got Chelsea.
I'll go United.
Oh, Oh, that's interesting still.
Liverpool. I mean, as long as Van Dijk's there, Gomez is. Did he play? I'm not sure he is.
No, he didn't play. Matip played.
Well, no, Gomez. If Van Dijk, Gomez, Matip, what's his name? Konate.
Yeah.
If they get Van Dijk and +1,
They got 4 solid centre
Good
backs.
centre backs. Even that left back, Tismikaz, he's a good player.
Yeah.
As well.
yeah, they can get those guys going. Especially Van Dijk +1. I think they'll finish. Second. Yeah.
Okay. No, who did I say? Chelsea.
Yeah.
I just think the Lukaku version they have now, that's what they were missing. That's it. The complete version. Chelsea, yeah, because they're so hard to, like the point you made, they're so hard to break down. And their problem was last season, they just don't have anyone in the box to finish off the chance. Because Werner and Aubameyang are very similar in where they're on runners in behind. They make great runs. I think Werner even probably better than Aubameyang. And then Werner, what he does a lot, he gets to the byline and he cuts it back. You've got Havertz playing false 9, or you've got Mason Mount in the false 9. When you have a man like Lukaku that can be in the box, pick up the ball, run at you,
It's gonna be scary, fam.
scary, man.
Chelsea always possible when they have a big number 9.
He knows the league. He speaks like 8 different languages. Like, so that communication barrier is not going to be there. He's just like, if you watched him last season, I watched him a lot last season. With Lukaku, he's got a point to prove now, innit? I think when he's got that mentality that I'm back, I'm here, this is where I belong, so I'm gonna show you, Man United, what you might have missed out on. I'm gonna say so.
He's back now. He's looking slimmer. He's looking. He's added to his game.
So how many goals did he get in the Euros? 4 or 5?
Yeah, I think he got 4. I think it was 4. So
Lukaku
was a killer, man. I'm going United purely because they have so much attacking talent.
Yeah.
They got attacking talent all over the place.
All over the gap,
As long as their midfield, the McFred thing, obviously, is an issue. But you know, Oli in big games, he doesn't really get panned.
No, he doesn't.
Doesn't get panned. So I think Man United will do enough. They'll beat the smaller teams. They won't lose a lot of big. I think they'll be second.
No,
That's what I would say.
I hear you. I mean,